either it's crates, graphics, whatever it is that we ship, we tend to be dependent on logistics. So when it comes to transportation, it is one of the biggest contributors for the event carbon footprint. What are some realistic changes that the organizers or exhibitors can make today?
Well, certainly consolidation of shipments. We do see a lot of using couriers to send packages of various sizes to an event rather than consolidating that, going to an advanced warehouse for whatever reason, and bringing that in on a larger shipment. So I think thinking that through and planning far enough in advance so that you can actually do that, execute that way, is a big, big factor, certainly.
I think that's wonderful. I think we even have more and more vendor logistic companies that are aware of this and want to work with our industry. So those may be the common conversations we have with them to see how we can be more efficient, especially with the shipping itself. When it comes to the event spaces themselves, we all know that when it comes to trade shows, we have a variety of moving pieces, moving parts. The foundation of these booths tend to be the flooring, and I think flooring tends to be a big thing when it comes to our industry. What are best practices for using or recycling flooring after the event in this case?
Well, I've seen several out of the box solutions where carpeting, which effectively is plastic, I mean, yes, there'll be some backing to it, which may not be plastic, but overall carpeting is plastic, and plastic can be used in many, many ways. So I have seen carpet companies take it and pelletize it and then use the plastic to make elements for booths. And so here you are, you're taking it out of landfill. You're not necessarily incinerating it, but you're reusing it and creating a booth that now has a greater life cycle assessment because of the products that you have put into it. And the original emissions factors for creating the plastic in the first place now effectively gets cut in half because you've used it twice, so to speak. And every time you reuse it, the math happens again. I guess I shouldn't name names, so I won't, but we all know of a company that has come up with an ingenious way to incinerate carpet. And that's another default where the optics of that is that, oh, that causes smoke, smokes pollution. That's not good. Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, the incineration techniques that are available today are pretty clean and they can incinerate the carpet, but it's the ash that gets used in making cement. And if I've done the research because I was just curious, looking at the cements associations that are out there and the data points that are there, and what goes into these kilns to make actual cement. And there's a need for alternatives to what they're currently burning because this would be cleaner. And so that's another area. Carpet tiles or flooring tiles. That's a big thing. See a lot of companies looking to do that now, where they can install in their booths and have it reused. And then when you do go into the EDPA guidance, there are some recommendations there about cutting tile flooring in advance to make sure that you don't have that much left over. I've seen some shows go to no carpet or no flooring in the aisleways. I don't really know that that's the long-term solution. So yeah, I've seen very more and more creative uses. There's a story about the Super Bowl where one of the carpet companies installed not at the game itself, but I think in the social activities that surrounded the game, effectively multiple football fields worth of carpeting that then got recycled. And so that's another good storyline there of how it can be done. It does not need to be thrown away.
Yeah.